Well, good afternoon and welcome to Porch Talk with Chris and Laura. I'm Chris and that is Laura.
Ow!
Welcome on camera.
I know, right?
How's it feel?
Pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Well, Porch Talk is brought to you and sponsored by the Drum Shop of Tulsa, drumshoptulsa.com.
Hi, Roger.
Go see Roger or CE.
Mm-hmm.
Get you whatever you need, get you hooked up.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Love them.
Good gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, big thank you to last night at the Double R.
I had a great time last night.
I had a blast.
And
too.
you played a little.
Yeah.
And the boys played a little.
My back feels it today, but yeah.
I know. It was good though.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
So special thanks to, Rick Macaruso, and Dwight Beasley, Dana Clark. Dana's last name's
Mason.
Mason, yeah. Well, who's Dana Clark?
That's somebody else. I want to say a shout out to Jeannie Thurman because I finally met her last night. She's got some karaoke thing going on, so
Different
yeah.
strokes.
Paulette, we love you, girl. Great bartending, and we had fun last night. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Ultra Blood came out. Toddy
Yeah.
was there.
Toddy was there.
Drew came out. We got to see John
Sister
Mabry,
Drew.
Claudia Todd.
And
Bob
dun,
Hendricks
dun,
was there.
we passed out a Schwoop Award.
And we did pass out a Schwoop
But we'll
Award
get to
last
that in
night.
a minute. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and get to that in a minute. But
Yeah.
we had the opportunity to see one of the recipients of
Mhm.
that particular Schwoop Award last night. So
Yeah.
we did hand that out, and we'll post pictures on our webpage here,
Yeah,
or on the Facebook page here pretty soon.
it was great.
But and our Kick Tree interview is
Right.
going to be a little rescheduled.
It's okay.
Which-
It was just one of those things.
No big deal.
Yeah.
We're not.
We love you, Skylar, honey. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
It's all good.
We got it. We got an interview coming up on April 20th
Yeah.
with our winner year, formerly known as
know.
Mad Cow. New band on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And, as everybody knows, Miss Laura and I are, we love new bands
We do.
and anything that we can do to, help promote new bands like those goofy dudes in Ultra Blood.
Those boys, they're always here too. You notice that?
I know.
In fact, we got one of them right here. But he doesn't get to talk today.
No.
But normally, I'd let him. Glory.
So, and then we got interview with Ira Wilden and Doug Gulick on Saturday coming up as well.
We're gonna tear it up. I cannot wait for this interview, and all I have to say is,
It's
the minute
gonna be
that it starts getting rowdy on my porch, everybody will go in the yard and just duke it out there. Over on the porch, though, we're gonna keep the rough housing to a minimum.
Well, I'm interested to talk to Ira because they just got off. They went down to Texas
Mm-hmm.
and played, I believe, at the Texas Independence Fest.
Yeah,
Is what that
I
was.
think that's what
And
it
played
was.
with some pretty big name bands.
it's really
If
great.
I'm not mistaken, there was a big picture that Keith posted of Anthrax's big tour bus. So yeah,
All right,
it'd be-
we gotta hear all about
yeah, it's
that.
gonna be cool to hear
Mhm.
about
Yeah.
that, and they had one of their performances from them. They did a bang up job.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Oh, Wilkerson was just looking like a madman
Mhm.
on the bass. That was all
Crazy.
right. It was good. So, I want to give a personal shout out to this Facebook page called Cigarettes in Unusual Places.
I still gotta look that up.
I know, you gotta look it up and like it because
Oh, I will.
it's ridiculously stupid.
Mhm.
It's just funny as hell. Like today, there was a picture of someone's gun belt with all these, like 22 shot or shells in it, and then like a cigarette.
What else needs to be said?
That's it.
I love it.
It's just, oh.
That's what Marvel should do
weird
for
humor.
their thing. Is because it's like the Marvel man, just don't show him, just show. I
So
love that.
smoke, spare smoke.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so also the our This Day in History segment. Well, I want to give a special happy birthday to Miguel Cabrera from the Detroit Tigers.
Oh my
It is his
lord.
birthday, and that is probably
I
my
know.
favorite baseball player.
I know.
So it has been for a while.
Look
Like when
at
he
you.
was with the Marlins, man. That's
Shameless.
what they won the World Series in '97, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I've ever since then, Yeah. But anyway, happy birthday, Miggy. And also, it is Mike Mangini's birthday.
What
the
a drummer.
from Dream Theater.
He's one of my favorite drummers.
And that's the drummer we were thinking about in that
That went
clinic
to the
that was
camp?
in Canada, yeah.
He was so cool.
He is a cool dude. He's a very cool dude. So it's
I'd like him on Porch Talk someday.
very happy birthday to Mike
Mhm.
Mangini. Yeah. I mean, he's very receptive to people. So maybe we can, hey, how you doing?
I'll put the word out.
something like that.
Excellent.
So also, this day in 1992, Right Said Fred debuted at #1 on the UK charts with Deeply Dippy.
Oh.
This just goes to show how the late 80s and early 90s were absolutely ridiculous.
Now listen.
Because in the same year, Annie Lennox debuted
Okay.
on UK radio as well in a #1 slot.
You know what I'm gonna say here?
What?
There's two kinds of people in this world. People that love the 80s and everybody else. Make the right choice.
Well, this was 1992. I mean,
It
come
doesn't
on.
matter. Okay, yeah, there was some really crazy, stupid crap back then, but there was also some glorious, epic, stellar stuff too. And you know I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a child of the 80s. That's it.
Well, on a positive note, Steve Stevens, that guy, the Facebook killer, just rolled up and killed that dude live on Facebook. He's dead.
What's wrong with people?
I don't know, but
I
they
mean, come
tracked
on.
him down in Erie, Pennsylvania, located him in his car, and he shot himself. So, good riddance to him.
Well, that's what. Seriously,
I mean, I don't know what's going on with this
I
world,
don't
man.
either. Why can't everybody just sit on their porch and talk like we do?
That's
It's fine,
we're
and
just spreading the love.
that's right.
That's
Come
what
on,
we're doing.
people.
Now, I do want to talk about a post that Steve Eubanks, who's the drummer from Straight Shot, posted, and we read it today.
We did.
No, Kitty, you're not coming out.
No. That dog.
He posted.
He's incorrigible.
He's posted specifically about, bands complaining about venues and club owners and clubs in a social media platform.
Right.
One, it inhibits your ability to be booked in the future because people don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Thinking that they're going to get slammed and stuff like that on Facebook. But, if something goes wrong. But his contention, and we both agreed with it, that, people, if they have a problem with a club or venue or a club owner, that
Right.
needs to be addressed face to face and not on a social platform.
Agreed.
Now, he also said that,
You're just burning bridges there. Even if you're in the right, you're burning bridges. And I've made a few of those mistakes, but I learned from them. I'm not doing that crap again.
anything like that, we've been able to repair those.
Exactly, but on social media, the minute you get on there, it's over.
Yeah.
People don't want to deal with that.
And bad news travels better than good news, too.
It does, and especially in our music community. I mean, we love our gossip. We really do. So, I liked what he wrote.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Well, he also, the ending of it was about booking, for your worth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is especially true for new bands. And, I wanted to take it one step further from Steve, from what you posted, specifically about new bands, is that don't underestimate yourself, because a lot of, not necessarily crooked, okay, but cheap promoters that want cheap talent, that don't want to pay out, will say, I'll pay you $50, to do this concert, or you got to sell this number of tickets. If you don't sell them, you can still play, but you're not going to make any money. And it's going to give you exposure, okay? Listen, exposure comes from, exposure comes from
I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry.
places like Thunder Underground,
Right,
Porch Talk,
right.
WeAreTulsaMusic.com,
Hi, Ann.
the Tulsa Voice.
That's right.
Getting your name out there, getting on a show where that, hey, we've got to make this amount of money in order for it to be worth. And but don't oversell yourself either.
No.
But
I think that's very hard to navigate that,
exposure comes.
you
Exposure comes not from necessarily being out there and playing all the time for next to nothing or nothing. Don't expect to get rich playing music right out the gate either.
No.
Okay, because
Be
no
realistic.
band is in that much of a demand.
No.
None.
And ask the established bands around here who are awesome and play together a long time, but still, they gotta fight for their slot like everybody else.
That's right.
You
It doesn't necessarily have to be a cutthroat industry where
No.
we're stabbing each other in the back for venue.
Right.
However, we
I'm with
we
you.
all need to learn that,
Yeah.
especially for the newer bands coming up, that you know, if you want exposure, message one of these podcasts. Message, you know, wearetulsamusic.com and
Right.
maybe do an article about it. You
Talk
can
to
come out
Jason and Trent.
and
the
see
underground. I
something.
mean, come on. We're spreading the word.
Yeah.
You know.
That's exposure.
It is exposure.
And that's grassroots exposure as well.
It is.
So just remember that.
Yep.
And, you know, I wanted to take that point one step further. And
I'm
thanks,
glad you
Steve, for his
did.
post.
Yeah,
That
exactly. That
was
was
a good
very
post.
good.
Yeah.
Schwoop.
Big swap. Also, sorry,
I know.
get choked up. The goings-ons around the Tulsa's towns.
I can't say it, people. I've tried. I just leave that to him. He wants me to say it. I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
It's your thing. I'll give you that.
The goings-ons around the Tulsa
Go
towns.
ahead. You got it.
So there's open mic night at the Gypsy.
Okay, we've got to get over there soon.
Yeah.
John Paul, love you.
And we
He's had, I just gotta say this, he's had some amazing posts lately. Have you read some of his stuff he's been posting?
Yeah, did you see him shave his beard off?
What's up with that, dude? I mean, don't get me wrong. You're a handsome fella. You look good without it, but I like the beard, dude. And come on, he's like Jesus.
Hipster Jesus.
Seriously.
Grow it back, John
Get
Paul.
it back on. That's Porch Talk's view. Yeah. All right, go
You
ahead.
better grow it back before the next friendly conversation comes out.
Gonna have to. That was so great. One of these days, people.
Or maybe he shaved it for that.
Maybe he did.
Never know.
Never know.
But we can't wait for the next one to come
Oh,
out.
I can't wait.
And if you haven't seen it, just YouTube A Friendly Conversation. And it's a film by Jacob Hatfield with John Paul and Hector and a couple of other people, you know, friends of theirs. And
You guys,
filmed by Rhodey.
it's funny, it's tragic, it's beautifully shot, it's in Tulsa.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's wow.
Yeah, it is well. It's a new
Yeah.
thing, so yeah, check that out.
Check it out.
But we got Wink Burcham and Jacob Tover and the Saddle Traps at
Okay.
Mercury Lounge. Safe So Simple, a band out of Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
and Hank and the Beaten Daylights, Goodfella,
Hi,
and
baby.
Dark Values are going to be playing at the First Shop.
Excellent.
The Pearl Jam is
Mm-hmm.
at the Black Pearl on Pearl.
My son's hosting that tonight.
Yep.
Up top, buddy.
That's right. Mike will be there.
I gotta go see him.
The Bad English, Loose Wires, and Merlin Mason are at the Beehive Lounge.
Okay.
Tasty Tuesday with Two Gingers at the Run.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's tacos going on somewhere.
Taco
Probably
Tuesday-
a bar.
Taco Tuesday in
and-
Crystal Skull.
Yeah, but I bet they have it at bars. Don't they have to do it every Tuesday at
I
bar?
think Taco Tuesday at the Billy Renee's as well. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
So there's
Well, it
quite a
was
bit to
last
do
week.
tonight.
Yeah, there's plenty to choose from. So
Mhm.
for those, you know, that want to get out and participate in the goings-ons around the Tulsa towns.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a crazy week. We've got a lot going on, but I did want to say that if we didn't have so much going on this weekend, I would have liked to have driven to Bartlesville to watch Mr. Brage at Angelo's. First of all, I want to go to Angelo's. I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
And secondly, I like Bartlesville. And third, you know, it's our buddies, Mr. Brage. So one of these days we'll
And
get
they're
up
playing
there.
with Nameless
And I
Society.
mean, I know they play here in Tulsa, but I'd like to see them in their own,
Yeah.
because they're all from there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, yeah.
a few of them are, whatever. Yeah, we just got a lot going on this weekend.
We do. And,
It's gonna be busy.
and a big congratulations to Reliance Code. I believe that they scored the opener for Hell Yeah Coming Saturday,
Excellent.
August 19th to the Sound Room in,
Way to go.
was it Fort Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
great. Schwab, schwab, schwab.
I think
Wow.
that's a road trip that we need to make.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Alcohol and ass.
My gracious.
Ooh.
Oh, what you talking?
Well, as everybody can see, we do have Laura's Schwoop Award for her best Lauraism.
I didn't get a vote.
No, there was no vote.
No, you just decided.
And Wesley Dodson was the only one that voted. And
People,
the choice was
seriously, where was the love
pessimist.
there? Come on.
pessimist is the greatest made-up word that. No,
Well,
that's it.
thank you
So
for
far, that's two Schwops up.
Mhm.
So there you go.
Now that I'm on,
Here's your
now that
Schwab
I'm
award.
on film, I just want to point out a
We'll
few
put it-
things.
Put it over there. Yeah.
This is one of my son's symbols that he cracked, and he even signed it Onion Man. I mean, come on with that. And then of course, there's Sammy.
Chicken foot.
Sammy! He's coming.
You know, there's a lot of different little stuff that we have hanging up.
We do.
And it all
See if
means
you
something.
can figure it out sometime, what we do.
Well, I mean, that is a set list
Mhm.
from the Normandys that they wrote on a paper
You guys
plate.
are crazy.
Common Courtesy by A Day to Remember.
Mm-hmm.
That is, was left here by
The king.
someone else, the King.
And
This is a drumstick with blood on it from Wesley Dawson.
that's right. Chris's EpiPen because there's wasps everywhere and I can't have him go into anaphylactic shock. Remo heads suck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two
Two more of Mikey's symbols and
splash.
yours.
No, that's Tanya Broussard
Oh, that's right.
gave me this one, and
I
I just
love
decided
that
to
one.
hang it up because I got rid of the other symbol underneath
She
it.
needs to sign it.
And yeah, she does actually.
Mhm.
And that's one of
Sis.
Mike's worn out
Mhm.
ones, and then two posts, the Oak Hombres
Yeah.
and Custom Black and Machine in the Mountain are
So
playing in late April, and then poster for the Vanguard, the Young Vines,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Those are cool
super-
posters.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, and we're going to start putting some more posters up and stuff. But
Yeah, we took
the gnome's
Yeah.
hiding. The gnome always hides.
yeah, I don't
He's
know
always-
where he is.
Yeah, it's
My bunny ears are up there
funny
from
ears.
Easter Halloween, which was so much fun.
We've got some stickers over here. You know.
Mhm. Beware of the dog, right?
Well,
I mean,
beware.
oh, this is a little side note about Kitty. So
Yeah.
when I took him outside today, no, he doesn't have one girlfriend. He has two, and they were circling the yard trying to get in. I moved them right along, but yeah, that's why he's so tired.
What is he, a pimp?
No, he's, getting it done. With
Drinking
two of them,
and
and the thing is, they weren't even fighting amongst themselves. He's gonna start a harem. We're gonna have puppies all over this.
Oh,
Well, we are. We're gonna have people dropping puppies off. Hey, your dog did this, take him.
God.
Can you imagine?
Someone help us with Kitty,
Please,
please.
dear God, he's out of control. Although he has been kind of good the last couple days.
All right, Schwoop Awards.
Okay,
Let's get to it.
everybody
I'm
likes
excited about
Kitty. All right, Schwoop Awards people.
Here we go. All right. Drum roll.
Boom.
The only nominee for this category most likely to destroy a venue was Solo Joe, and he won.
Yes, he did.
Congratulations, Solo Joe. You are the probably
Fire and bloodletting
only
gets you,
person in
and
Tulsa
Joe Foolery
most likely to
automatically,
destroy a venue.
gets you that award.
And
So,
then we got the top laureisms, pessimist.
mhm.
And
Let's talk about the one we gave out last night,
Yep,
because that
last
was
night.
very special.
the elder statesman with pizzazz went to Zine. And
Zine, I love you.
we love Zine,
We loved all the guys on there.
I mean, I went over, he had some spare drum parts and a
Mhm.
hi-hat stand a while ago that I went over and got from him. He gave me a slew of stuff, man.
He did.
And some old school, like, drum parts too, which I configured for different things and used.
Yeah. Seeing him last night was good.
Yeah.
Not just to give him the award, but he looked great.
Yep.
And he seemed like he was feeling good, so I love you.
Congratulations, Zine. We love
Yeah.
you very much, and we thank you for everything you've done.
Everything you do.
Especially for, embracing the younger musicians and the younger
Yeah.
generation like you have, and,
Yeah.
actually being the only musician in the Rick Macaruso band when he's played with them that knows what he's doing.
Rick, I didn't say that.
Just kidding. All right, so next, best venue. Winner
Okay.
was Billy Renee's.
Yep. Great drink specials.
And we really narrowed this down.
We did.
We wanted to go
We did.
with size of stage,
Yes.
the availability of the stage.
Mhm.
It's high, but not too high,
Yep.
like shrine high.
Oh,
Shrine high, you
that's
fall
like
off and break your
I
damn
love the
neck.
shrine, but I worry about you every time you unload there. It scares me to death.
The Vanguard, all those
Vanguard.
speakers in front, I don't know if I'm supposed to step on them or not,
I know.
So, yeah, it's kind of,
Yeah.
you just don't know what you're supposed to do
I
or
know.
not, no
There
one really
was-
tells you.
Yeah, there were several choices,
But-
but
Billy Renee's, the Dream Specials, the this, the that, the other.
and
Boom.
they've let us do 2 interviews there.
Yep.
Shutting
got
the
more
music
coming up.
down to let us do it.
Yeah.
Almost getting in a fight with someone to play pool, but they took it in stride, and we appreciate them and love them. Plus, Chris and I had our first date there, so I'm kind of partial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But big thank you to Billy and Renee,
Thank you guys.
and for providing the venue and,
Yeah.
many more
Many
shows
more.
to come there. Yeah, for sure. And as a matter of fact, we just booked May the 4th be with you.
Mhm.
On May the 4th, we're
It's
gonna
gonna
have
be so
the
great.
Star Wars themed party, and there's gonna be a
Mhm.
slew of people playing.
Mhm.
So we'll get the poster shared on our Facebook page for that as well.
Yes.
But Black Jelly Bean and the Peeps are gonna play.
Oh,
And unfortunately, Travis can't play bass, so
Right.
if you're a bass player and wanna play, just like 6, 7 songs, real simple,
yeah,
let us know, give us a message, or go to the Black Jelly Bean and the Peeps page and message us.
absolutely.
All right, cool. So, also, best cheap beer, this is for Danny,
Hams
Hams,
and Jason.
yeah, and for Jason Wood.
You
Okay.
got it, guys. Hams.
We were playing, we're drinking Hams and you're not the other
Mhm.
night, that was kinda funny. But
PBR's up there too. I
PBR
love
came-
PBR, but Hams,
PBR came in second.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hams, hands down, best cheap beer.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when it's 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
We really struggle with the next category,
Yeah,
the
we
best
did.
drummer.
We did.
I mean, there were a slew of really, really good drummers.
I couldn't vote for my son because that wouldn't be fair, even though he made the list. But that aside, there's so many talented guys on that list.
Stanley Perry.
Yep.
Stanley Perry won.
Way to go, Stanley.
Stanley has such a heart-driven, technically
Yes.
precise fusion funk groove.
He's the
See,
whole
anything.
package.
Yeah,
All of it.
so congratulations,
Way
Stanley.
to go, Stanley.
Come out to a Utopia Jam sometime, we'll give you a Schwoop Award.
Mm-hmm.
Or we'll give it to Mike to give to him,
Yeah.
but we gotta get a picture somehow, some way.
Yeah.
So, best band logo?
This one was hard too.
Well, it was between the Decomposed
Yes.
and Bases Loaded,
It
and
was.
Bases Loaded came out winning because I know that Bradley free-handed those
Beautiful.
logos, and they are so complicated and intricate.
So crazy. Just-
And so
Yeah,
congratulations, Bradley Lestarge and Bases Loaded, best
Way to
band
go,
logo.
guys.
So if you guys, Brad, if he come out to the 420 show,
That'd be great.
we'll
Give you an
we'll give you
award.
an award then
Mhm.
too. Best merch, Had Enough.
Had enough.
Hands down, Brandon,
You
Dickie,
can't have
Michael,
enough of had enough.
not only do they
Mhm.
promote themselves like it's going out of
Yes.
style, but I mean, the hoodies, the t-shirts, the stickers, the this, the that, man, they've
All
got
of
a
it.
merch package that is just unbelievably real. And
Which I need some of, by the way.
yeah, we do. We need a sticker
Come on,
and a
come on,
t-shirt
guys. Yeah.
from Brandon.
Mhm.
Yeah, we do. So, matter of fact, Brandon's gonna be hosting the May the 4th show. He's
Excellent.
the event coordinator, so we'll either, if we see Brandon before then, we'll pick something up. But
Yeah.
yeah, Brandon, put it back in your car.
Yeah, please do.
And I'm sure Brandon will probably be at the 420 show.
Mm-hmm.
No?
No,
No, he'll
He's
be at
not?
the Green Country Fest.
that's
the
right.
first day of the Green Country
There's
Fest.
a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on this weekend, man.
It's gonna be
Jeez.
hard to get to everything. We'll try.
But yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
get
get
to
it.
Brandon soon, so.
Yeah.
And then, best fan?
This was hard too,
This was
guys.
really, really difficult.
really hard because everybody on
we
that
saw
list.
Nico came out last night to the
I
gym,
know.
she just shows up out of nowhere all the time.
Juliet's everywhere.
Juliet's
Juliet's, she's
everywhere.
everywhere. Tracy, she was on stage. That was epic.
She's the unknown 5th member of History.
She is, it was really hard to choose this.
But we
Sweet Danny made the list too.
I believe,
Yeah,
Christy Gross, congratulations,
you got it, girl.
you won the Schwoop Award.
She came out to that show and
She
was
did have a
struggling to find a
babysitter for the
babysitter.
Gemini Syndrome show,
But she found
found
a
a
way.
babysitter and got out, and we were there at the show and turned around, and
And
was like,
there she is.
hey, she
It
made
was
it.
so great to see her.
That alone,
Yep.
right there, that's
Well,
dedication.
she travels everywhere to go see. I love it.
And she's a huge Rocklahoma supporter,
She is.
so.
So good job, girl.
Congratulations, Christy, and hopefully you can make it out to something this weekend. Just message me or Miss Laura and let us know. We'll meet up and get our award. But everybody's winning the award. We at least want to take a picture with you.
Absolutely.
And get that done. Okay, so next, the cleanest cut. You don't look like you belong in the band, but you rock a shred.
Skylar.
Skylar,
Skylar, you got it, honey.
Congratulations.
Little
'Cause
baby face. Love it.
We're, of those 5 people in that
Yes.
category, 2 did not have facial hair, and Skylar's the only one that looks like he's 10.
I know. Plus, he got
He's just,
a lot of mentions.
he did.
A lot of
And
mentions.
that was purely on votes.
It
That
was on
purely on
votes.
people commenting about who they thought should win or whatever. And Skylar shared it, and pop, 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 pop.
It went off like gangbusters.
There you go, so.
So
That was
Skylar,
a true
honey,
fan
there
vote.
you go.
Yeah.
It was,
That was a true fan vote.
absolutely.
And then another true fan vote, best beard.
Oh,
This was, man, I mean, when
I
Mike
know.
Starkey posted the "Come at me, bro," whenever Wesley mentioned Mike, that was
you
about
and
to
I both
win.
said-
But even Mike voted for Garrett.
I know,
And
so.
we added all the votes up, and Garrett came out the winner. So
He
Garrett
did. Garrett
has the
got
best
it.
beard,
Do.
and it is epic.
It's so glorious.
And if you go back on Garrett's timeline and look at that selfie that he took with the chickens in the background, they do what I told them to do.
Exactly.
That-
I laughed so hard.
That,
Oh my
not only
gosh.
is it just funny, but
Mm-mm.
his beard is just—that's the full force of Mr. Heck. Right
It
there.
is.
And it's glorious.
It's so. It's
So
just
congratulations, Garrett.
amazing. Yeah. Good job,
So
buddy.
we'll get out to a show or something Garrett's doing and give him this award. as well.
Okay.
So now the biggest category, we actually had a tie.
We did. And
We left our own personal votes out,
we did.
okay? And we tallied up all of, because even nominees in this category
Yes.
were voting for other people.
They were.
And we tallied them all up.
We
This is
did.
a true fan vote, and it was a tie
It was a tie.
between Rick Glorious Hair Jones
And
and
Preston,
Preston
Hayes.
Hayes. So we both did a Schwoop Award for the both of them,
And they both have amazing hair.
and they have amazing hair.
It's
So,
just so good
congratulations.
job, boys. I'm kind of excited we had a tie on that one.
That was kind of cool.
Mhm.
So I'm pretty sure
Travis,
that
you were up there though,
we'll
buddy.
see both Rick and Preston at the 420 show as well. So
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of people that more than likely will be at, the
Right.
tribute to John Law show that
Mhm.
because we're going to interview our winner year there, just right out the gate.
Yeah.
But not only that, but it's going to be a good show, and scoring's going to be there again.
I know.
And
I'm
Travis's
so
band
glad.
Let's Lift the Dogs is going to play, and I'm excited.
I am really excited for that.
Yeah.
Got
So,
nothing but love for Travis.
There's a lot going on.
There is.
Tomorrow night, Stanley's
Mhm.
Revenge and Scream You Red Mutiny are at Billy Renee's,
All right.
and hopefully we may be able to get out to that so we can interview Joshua Dotson in Stanley's
Mhm.
Revenge that we didn't get to do
We need to do that.
the other, this past week.
Yeah, get it done.
All right. So there's a lot going on, but thank you, everybody.
We did the Schwoop Awards,
Yeah.
baby. Yay!
So this marks the end of season 2.
Yep.
We're not going to take a break though.
No,
We're just going to keep on going.
keep going.
And
We got some things coming out and happening.
Yeah.
We'll let you know little by little.
season 3 is probably going to start with either an interview or something Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
An episode coming up then. So, but big thanks to all of our fans. Big thanks to our sponsor, the Drum Shop.
Mhm.
And if you do would like Porch Talk to give you a mention or to support your business, if you're a local business or something, let us know. We'd be more than happy to work something out with you.
Absolutely.
We work pretty cheap.
I think so.
We should have a will work for food sign.
We'll work for music. Always about the music. We'll work for a comfortable chair for Porch Talk.
Yeah, this chair is
You know what? It's
Right.
okay.
it gets done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody have a great day. Thank you very much. And
We love everybody. Thank you. for your
one swap,
support.
two swap, three swap, four. All right.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one.